What is going on, Cubs fam? It is Monday morning, time for Rogue Actions, and you know what Rogue Actions means? We gotta bring in the darling of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the man that I am trying desperately to convince to staying in this game, the one and only Urzatron. What's going on, Urza? How you doing today?
Look at that new stinger Cubs has got going on there. That DL4, that's a long ass stinger.
Yeah, it goes on a bit long. Maybe I should get a smaller version of that, huh?
Cubs, great to be back with the Cubs fam, everybody. Happy Monday morning to y'all out there.
Monday morning. You got your coffee next to you guys. Urza's got his what is that? Grape sparkling water?
Grape sparkling water. We have it in.
I need some of that.
In stock here, and my new hall here outside of Nar Shaddaa, high above the Smuggler's Moon Cubs. Have you seen my new hall?
I see that, and I'm happy that they've got internet connection strong enough to reach across the galaxy so that we can film this video flawlessly.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys.
All right, you guys know the drill. We did 3 topics over on Urza's channel. Go ahead and check that out. We are starting with, as always, on this channel, we got the meme of the week. Urza, you're gonna like this one. All right, this one's gonna hit you deep. All right, here we go. So the mirror matches at the top of the arena be like, wait, it's all speed? Always has been.
It's true, man.
It's what it comes down to, right? I mean, I think the only mirror match, though, I will say, I have to admit, the only mirror match recently that I think didn't always matter with speed is gas. I mean, that you could get away with a slower team and be fine. It was like damage and health and protection and all that stuff mattered almost more in that case.
Yeah. And I will say, slow Padme was the thing as well. You remember slow Padme?
Yep.
A totally legit counter. And yeah, it's, when relics came into play, it was less about speed for a little bit there. But now that all these guys are just, wail harder, right? Like all the way to the top, it's just like, everybody's got the R7 relics across the board usually, and speed, speed matters. And again,
speed. Yep. All right, let's get into our other topics here. We're going to talk about, I'm going to make a bold claim here, Urza, at the end of this video that I actually don't think SWGoH is dying. I think SWGoH is doing pretty good right now, actually. And we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll look at some numbers. But first and foremost, I wanted to give you a chance. Let's follow up. Urza, over a week ago now, you announced that you are quitting Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes in 60 days. How are you feeling now? I mean, you gave yourself a timeline, and now you've broken that ice with the community and said, I'm giving it 60 days. And now you've lived that week of, it's like you turn in your 2-week notice to your boss and then you worked a day of work. How has the week been?
Exactly how it is, Cubs. That's exactly how it is. You nailed it. So I will tell you, I made the bold statement that I was going to delete all my mods.
Yeah.
And my community was not happy with that statement at all.
Ooh.
They're like,
okay,
you're really going to leave. And I'm like, well, that's what I mean when I say I'm going to quit.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, how do you know this thing with CG is not going to be good? This new game mode. I'm like, I just have zero confidence in CG, guys. That's it.
Yeah.
And there was a lot. I mean, I stream 5 nights a week. There was basically 5 nights of a conversation of, do not delete your mods. Please just give it a chance. And they're basically saying, if you delete your mods, there's no coming back from that, right? Like,
you can't.
There's no coming back. That's the intent, guys. Like, you want to be done permanently from this game.
Never pull out.
They're like, if you delete your mods, then like, there's no coming back. But what if this thing is really good and then you have an opportunity to come back? I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of people who messaged me directly, like big, long, hearty messages. Please do not delete your mods. I understand if you need to take time off, but just don't make that big decision.
So, have you considered alternative angles then? Like either maybe just saying, all right, I'm going to wait until the new game mode and then evaluate from there. Or maybe I just need to say, I'm going to take a 1-month hiatus and then come back. Have you considered kind of re-evaluating what your plan is? Or are you still sticking with 60-day hard cutoff?
Right now, it's a 60-day hard cutoff. I will tell you, I had zero motivation to stream this week, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Yeah. And my wife, I told her, I'm like, I'm not going to do it tonight. She's like, what do you mean you're not going to do it? And I'm like, I just don't feel like playing that game.
Mrs. Tron's like, but I want to buy a new Mercedes. I want to buy a new car. So can you get out there?
No, she goes, No. You said to your community you were going to give it 60 days. And I go, yeah, but I don't want to play it right now. And she's like, no, that's not what that means. You get in there, put a smile on your face, and you go stream your game. And I'm like, okay.
Good job,
the
Mrs.
wife has
Tron.
spoken.
Mrs. Tron.
Yeah. So
W
it was
in the
kind of
chat.
like, all right, well. And then like tonight, I kind of had the itch to play Grand Arena, and then I saw my defense, and that was like, well, forget that. We'll just play.
Yeah, and we talked about that a bit on your channel.
Yeah.
Well, I think I can see where you're coming from. I can appreciate a lot of different angles of this. I know from where I sit as a content creator, I feel passionate about only making content that I want to make. And in almost every case, I feel happy to say that I've done that. I would say sometimes I get into the grind. Like, actually, I'll be honest, tonight I was laying down on the couch watching Hamilton on Disney Plus with my wife.
And we watched it last night.
Nice. I kind of felt like staying there and not doing rogue actions. Now that we're here, I feel great about it. But, those kind of things happen. But I can also appreciate, if you don't love it anymore, you don't want to do it anymore. But then I also feel like, you've got this amazing community. The hall is great. They deserve that 100%. And so I hope that I hope you find a nice balance with it and that you do what's best for you, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, maybe something changes.
I hope it does.
I will say I've moved ever so slightly to just quitting, but not deleting the mods. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well, this community, it's just not the same without you,
messaging.
man.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
I had a lot of people just send like very heartfelt messages, like, please just reconsider.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the farthest I can go, guys, is just not deleting the mods. So we'll see. Right? No promises, but
transfer the account to me, and then we'll have CG ban it.
There you go.
All right, now I'm gonna be a little controversial here and make a bold claim that I don't feel like Galaxy of Heroes is dying. Now I want to define what I mean. The game, you could say every game is dying, right? Because the game, once it launches, it's one day closer to that day that inevitably dies, or maybe it's past its prime. We could probably say it's past its prime, but dying to me is like, oh, we are in the last weeks or months of this game right now. And I saw a couple interesting things. I want to pull a couple things up for you, I'm actually gonna go. I've got them pulled up right here. Hold on, I've got my footage up
There's
here.
There's a couple things that I want to talk about here.
Okay, well, let's
you're
talk
probably
about
gonna pull up one of them. You're probably gonna pull up one of them.
Okay, so here's first and foremost. All right, so here is a revenue report. All right, a revenue report.
Okay,
it's comparing iOS and Android, and it's showing here. You look at let's see here, where we got May 2020 was the most recent month reported, and if you see how consistent this is, the revenue is actually trending up right now. It is not trending down. And then I also looked at something else. A lot of people talked about how big reviews are, and review bombing the game is what we need to do. And if you look here, this is Sensor Tower. They've got a lot of data and analytics here.
Yep,
And you see here, there was a big spike in those negative reviews, right? And
when was that?
This was right when the Arnold thing happened, June 8th, right? I mean, we could look at, here, let me look. Let's see, Arnold T101 ban. Okay, this was June 8th. Okay, so is exactly correlated with Arnold on June 8th, June 9th, that whole drama. And then it all calms down. And after a couple weeks, now we're back to the normal, mostly positive, a couple negative, kind of neutral reviews for the game. And so that seems to have calmed down. Revenue seems to be fine. And then another one. I've been focusing a lot harder on my arena. I'm just going to bring this onto the screen. Battling up into the top 10 every day and falling down to 49 every day. And if I'm not careful, well out of the top 100. If I'm not careful, this is a launch day shard. And so Urza, I actually feel like things are turning around for this game right now. It feels to me, call me crazy. It feels to me like revenue's consistent. The activity in my arena shard is consistent. The reviews aren't getting bombed anymore. And right now we're awaiting this new game mode. And it just feels to me like, you know what? I still don't love the way CG's treated the community. I've got a lot that I could say about that. But as far as like game health right now, if this game mode turns out solid, I think this game could be in a pretty good place and really turn a corner.
You're crazy.
Okay, now don't make this debate about CG. Like I'm not saying that I have trust
It has
in
to,
CG.
no, Cubs. No. It has to be about CG, Cubs. And here is why.
Okay.
They told us they were going to give us more information this week on this new game mode. Well, guess what, Cubs? A whole week has gone by, and they haven't said a single word.
Yeah. No, their communication sucks. Their communication sucks.
Why say anything if you're going to back it up with actual stuff? They did it again to us.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to tell you more about this new game mode next week. Silence freaking crickets, Cubs. And then the next thing that really is upsetting to me, pull up your Twitter. I know you saw this tweet, Cubs. I know you saw that May 4th tweet.
The May 4th pack.
How lazy can you get?
I know. Yeah, I'll pull that up here.
No, they need to see this. They need to see this,
yeah,
Cubs.
I'm pulling it up.
How lazy can you get, guys?
Yeah.
This is a company that it can't even take the time to update verbiage on a pack. How lazy? It's insane, Cubs.
I know Arnold tweeted it. Here it is right here. All right, we'll jump back over here. Yeah, so they had a May the 4th sale on July 4th.
Happy May the 4th, everyone.
No, okay, again, so you can say, here's the thing though, it's almost contributing to my logic here that CG makes these blunders, but the revenue for the game is consistent. The activity in the game is consistent.
No, that's because the whales are like a full-on, it's like milk job all day long. Milk job on those whales.
I don't know, man.
Everything is just driving to spending, Cubs.
So, okay, so if we're going to talk about game management, like, is the game management going well right now? And I think a lot of reasons we could list are no, it is not going well right now. I think that the devs are screwing all kinds of things up. But when I look at a lot of these numbers and a lot of the revenue reports and what my in-game experience is like and what the views are like on YouTube and all of that, it just feels to me like I don't think it's as doomsday as some of us have made it out to be. Like the game, I don't feel like the game is imminently dead right now.
Brother, what have they given us this year? I mean, we could talk in circles here, man. They've given us nothing to celebrate.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they have managed the game well, or even that they are treating their community well, or any of that stuff. They suck at all of that right now.
You're saying people are still engaging.
But all I'm saying is, based on what I'm seeing, people are still engaging with the game, and the game health actually looks to be remarkably good right now, in spite of how bad they've treated us. And so imagine what the game will look like if this, Galactic Challenges game mode hits on all cylinders.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
All right.
If Galactic Challenges takes 3 hours to play every day, and the rewards are not meaningful, are you going to do it on stream each and every day if there's no incentive there? Because they're not big on rewarding this community with anything.
Brother, you're very pessimistic about Galactic Challenges.
I'm not happy with this game right now,
I get
man.
it.
I'm not happy.
I get it, but it's not automatically going to be bad. It could be. Think about one of the last big game modes they gave us is Grand Arena. They nailed it. They could nail this.
Did they nail light side GOTB?
No, they sucked it. It was reskinned, high tenacity, terrible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they the TBs were terrible?
Yeah.
TW they haven't touched, and when they touched that, they gave us, Jawa's nuking the board with Geo's nuking the board and all that garbage.
Yeah, we can go on a big rabbit hole of whether or not the new game mode is going to be good or not. I think you obviously, you're not in a great place to feel like it's going to be good. I feel like there's a lot of substance to what you feel, and I'm just really crossing my fingers and hoping for it. But the main point that I'm making here is, in spite of everything that's happened, based on the engagement with the game, the revenue, and everything I'm seeing, it doesn't look to me like the game is doing as bad as I think a lot of people make it out to seem.
Hope is not a strategy, Cubs.
For who?
You just said you're crossing your fingers and hoping.
Rebellions are built on hope.
You know what a strategy is, Cubs?
What?
Make videos on Star Wars Squadrons, baby. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
man, I don't know. I just, call me a hopeless puppy dog or whatever you want, all you pessimists out there. And I mean, I've had my fair share of pessimism for this game right now, and it's mostly directed at Capital Games. But for the game itself, I see stuff like that, and there's part of me that is just like, I just want to believe that this game can turn around, and maybe I'm just foolish for feeling that that's possible. I don't know, but. I love the game, and I really want to see it turn around. And I think some of these things I'm seeing with the engagement with the game, with revenue, and with this new game mode looming, just makes me want to have hope.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with wanting hope. I mean,
I want to give you hope.
I'm just hey, I have my hope, man.
I want to sell you. I'm gonna convince you.
We'll see, man. Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
It seems like a long. I think that the next several months of Rogue Actions are going to be interesting, Urza, because I think
I get to just be full heal, man.
No,
I love it.
To put all of it, to put all the cards on the table right now. You and me have gone to two totally different mental places here right now. I think because you've announced you're retiring from the game, and you're probably going to quit, right? And I don't feel that way, and I'm trying to find my optimism for the game. And so these conversations are going to be debates every week, I think.
No,
I'm going to be painted as a CG apologist. I'm not an apologist, I promise. Not by you, but by the comments.
I get to be a bad guy, and it's even more accentuated right now because I've met Cubs in person now, and now I can just be a total jerk.
You're such a douche. I hate you.
It's true. It's true.
I don't know, man. Well, hopefully Here's the bottom line. I'm going to be upfront.
Okay.
A big part of me feels like everything you're saying is absolutely right. But there's this part of me that loves the game and loves the community so much that I just desperately want to have hope for the game. And I think that if you look for it, there are reasons, but I think anyone who's guarded right now because of how Capital Games has treated this community, you have every right to be. I'm not trying to tell people that they shouldn't be, but if you want to find hope, you want to find the silver lining, I think it's there right now. And I think a lot of it will be, the proof will be in the pudding once we see the new game mode. It could suck, but hopefully it doesn't. So,
well, here's your silver lining, Cubs. We're one day closer each and every day to the next mobile Star Wars game, and all of us coming back together for another ride.
All right, well, we'll end there, everyone. Let me know what you guys think about this debate down in the comments below. Who's smoking? Is Urza smoking or am I smoking? Either way, both of us are smoking hot. So I'm going to jump out of here. Urza, you have anything else you want to throw out to the Cubs fan before we end? I'll give you the final word.
It's 90% trolling, 10% honesty. So don't. I'm just a jerk. That's it, really.
Moral of the story, Urza is a douche.
Yep.